Check out this rainbow. It goes from one side of the river to the other. Amazing, amazing, beautiful sight. We're at the fuel dock this morning. Since we've been on the Great Loop, we have filled the boat 5 times. Once at the Florida-Georgia line, we put in 539 gallons at $3.42 per gallon. That was at Port Consolidated. Then we headed up to Atlantic Yacht Basin for 266 gallons at $3.45 per gallon. On the Erie Canal, Brewerton, New York, we put in 378 gallons at $3.69 per gallon. And that was before heading into Canada. Then we made it all the way through the Great Lakes and took on 550 gallons in Hammond, Indiana, and that was $3.39. And here in Morgan City, we just couldn't pass up the deal of, we put in 550 gallons of fuel for $2.69. Welcome back to Underway Drifting and Dreaming. We are currently cruising to Texas on the America's Great Loop. We're taking a side trip. Here we are leaving Morgan City, Louisiana. Morgan City is the birthplace of offshore oil exploration, and it's a very busy port. There's shallow and medium draft vessels from Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean that come in here. Morgan City pleasure boat dock was $30 a night. It was great. It sits right on the Atchafalaya River and almost at the intersection of the Gulf Intracoastal Waterway. It was great to be there with the buddy boat. We came in with a blue Tortuga and we went out shopping, stopped at a bakery, and had dinner together. It's just nice to have that friendship and fellowship. And then we traveled together to Texas, so it was wonderful to have another boat, companionship, just be able to talk things out. We ended up getting into fog, and when we anchored, or if something would have happened, there was 2 boats instead of 1. And so it was nice going into Kemah, Texas together with the blue Tortuga. And so shortly we'll be out on the Gulf Intracoastal Waterway again. We're just going to go underneath the railroad bridge here in Morgan City. Cleaning up the deck. I already took care of the bow line. I need to get all these fenders up and back on the boat. I have a line here. And it starts. What is this?
A highway.
A highway.
A byway.
A byway. A bayou. Are we like going through the intersection like squiggly?
There was grass. Well,
Okay.
lily pads.
Alright, so where actually are we?
Louisiana.
Louisiana?
Mark, let's see. Somewhere. We are on a Possum Point Bayou.
Possum Point.
Hmm?
Alright.
Possum Point and Wildcat Bayou.
And Wildcat. And we just left Morgan City. We left there about 8 o'clock this morning. We were underway at 6:30 to get fuel. How much fuel did we put in?
550 gallons.
At a good price?
$2.69 a gallon.
Hoo-hoo! Cha-ching!
Best price we paid for fuel in a long time.
Alright, so we were filled up to get to Texas and
So get us to Texas, back to the whole river system.
okay, so
We'll
back
have
up to
fuel
Tennessee,
till next July,
Kentucky.
probably.
Oh my goodness. Alright, trawler life that is.
Mhm.
Anything else you want to say this morning?
What's the snack plan today?
I've already made you breakfast. It's
Alright.
only, what time is it, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, usually about 10 we have snack.
You use the word we. You can have the leftover, or the quarter of the,
Oh, cupcakes left.
yeah, you had a voodoo cupcake, which was devil food and what, chantilly cream?
Creams and chocolates.
Okay, what was on top of it? There was something,
The coin.
a coin.
It's like a New Orleans Mardi Gras coin. It was chocolate.
Yummy. I left it, I did not eat that. But I did take a bite out of it. Alright, we'll continue on down the river. We have a long day.
Alligators.
We haven't seen any alligators yet.
Nope.
So today is a 50-mile day, so off we go. Two adults. There's another one on the tree up ahead. We'll see if this one knocks that one off the branch. They're right there together. Maybe they're siblings. Over there is New Iberia. So Avery Island is where Tabasco sauce is from. I've always wanted to go there when we lived in Louisiana, but never had the opportunity. The Blue Tortuga is behind us. We take turns each day. One day he'll lead, another day Jim will lead. And it's just great to have that constant communication with another boat. Welcome to Shell Landing Marina in Intracoastal City, Louisiana. Make sure that you go from the center of the river straight in. The Blue Tortuga went first, and then we followed the tugboat actually, and Crane had to move for us to come in. So very graciously they moved for us. And an area with shrimp boats and not much to do. The other boat, they went to the grocery store. They had a driver pick them up and went into town, did some laundry, had lunch, and a little bit of shopping. It was starting to get chilly at this point. The next morning, I sat on the back deck and watched the tugboats and barges go by. Many things to see on the river. There's a lot of petroleum products going by. It's just amazing how much a barge can carry versus a semi-truck. So that marine transportation is very important. Check out this red flag barge that will be coming by, and it's called Red Flag. It just I believe it's a warning, but it's a petroleum product, whether it's some type of fuel, and you will see that they have the flags up there flying, and it's just not one barge, it's many. This is a very neat process of how goods are shipped around the country. When we're on the highways, we usually see semi-trucks. We know that Amazon, UPS, FedEx, a lot of things fly through the air, USPS. But this is kind of an industry that we do not see on a daily basis unless you're on the water. So when you're on the Great Loop, you're going to see a lot of barges and tugs or tows. We saw a lot on the rivers coming down from Illinois, and it's just incredible, the marine industry and transportation of goods. So on our side trip, I have posted down below in the description of where we have stopped at marinas or anchorages. So if you need that information, it's there. Thank you for coming along and exploring the Gulf Intracoastal Waterway, Louisiana today. We really appreciate you watching our videos.